26-year-old Benson Tan carries his office in his backpack. Like most of his peers, a typical day starts with Ben heading to work, but you will not find him in an air-conditioned office in shirt and tie, but here at Singapore Management University or anywhere with an internet and power connection. Since graduating from the Singapore Management University in April, Ben has been busy working, researching and sending out emails trying to set up his company Global Causeways.
I'm in the middle of starting up my own company, and essentially what this company does is we are trying to get money from corporations under the banner of CSR, Corporate Social Responsibility, and taking this money to actually go to poor countries to build schools, irrigation channels, roads, wells, anything that could alleviate their poverty in that sense. So what we're trying to do is to match a cause that is in line with the company's strategic interests. So for example, if a bank, you should do something like microfinancing. If you're a construction company, you should be constructing something. F&B company, probably in water. So not only money transfers, but knowledge as well. That way you make the project more sustainable, and the chances of actually adopting a project for like 5-10 years is higher compared to what this year budget they spend on one, next year they spend on another one.
The passion for community work caught on when Ben started volunteering when he was in Temasek Polytechnic. What he saw so touched the social science graduate that he decided to make community work his passion and career.
Community service when I was in the Polytechnic, and that time I was doing it on a very one-to-one basis. But then I realized that whoever I'm helping is just one person. So when I came here, I actually took to organising events so that my target pool is bigger. I've actually been quite interested in the topic of poverty because there's huge amounts that's been spent, and 50 years people are still poor. I read a lot about poverty, I see on television. What actually clicked was when I went to India to do an internship. And there I actually did field study in the rural villages in India, and I realised that the magnitude of poverty is much more than what you see on TV. You don't have to go very far. You go to any Indian city and you walk the streets at night and you see the amount of people that actually sleeps at the 5-foot ways. They are amazing. The entire stretch is full of people sleeping there. And why are they sleeping there? That's why I realized that, I have to do something to help.
Having travelled to India and Laos, Ben knows that the work will be no walk in the park. Aside from the huge task he has set for himself, he also has to deal with not having a steady income and giving up little pleasures like going out for a good meal or having drinks with his friends. Sacrifices he's more than willing to make.
Yeah, I could work in a bank, or I could work any of these jobs that students every time they will apply for, but I need more than just profits. In my life, if I work just for profits, 2-3 years I'm going to burn out. For me at least, to know that whatever I'm doing in my career is actually helping people who are less fortunate than I am.
So how is he supporting himself, and what do his friends and family think of his endeavour? Find out in our next clip.
I always tell them, go do whatever you're doing now. 3 to 5 years, when this gets big enough, I'll hire you.